Hi guys, how are you all doing? I'm sure you're doing very well, and I'm sure you're preparing for what we have ahead. In this video, I'll try to be fast. I'll try to be, at the same time, I'll try to be expository and straight to the point, so you can get what you need to get. Okay. What I'm about to reveal to you is supposed to be maybe a paid consultation or in a course, but I'll be revealing to you so you can also benefit what works for me and what has been working for me. Okay, so in this video I'll be showing you or teaching you about my personal futures trading principles. If you want to start trading, or when you want to start trading futures and you don't have trading principles, it will be like you are gambling. It will be like you are just doing it without even knowing the reason why you are doing what you are doing. Okay, so on my list, the first thing there is, don't be too emotional about a loss. Don't be too emotional about a loss. Okay, don't be in a hurry to recover a lost trade. Let's say you entered a trade with $5 and the trade went against you and you lost $1. All right, that is 20%. You lost 20%, which is $1. That $1. 20% of $5 is $1. You lost it. You get, so let me even use a big amount, because losing $1 might really not look big. Okay, so let's say you entered the trade with $1,000. You now lost $200. You now get too emotional to see if you can quickly enter another trade to recover that loss. It can work. At the same time, it can make you to lose more. It can make you to lose more. It can make you to lose more. So when you lose a trade, you can just relax. There's always another time to recover it. Because if you lose a trade now, or when you lose a trade now, your emotions get attached to it. And sometimes when you do things, especially business, emotionally, it doesn't always want to end well. Okay? So don't allow your emotions to control you at that point in time. Even as I'm saying this, some of you, your emotions will control. I know. I've been there actually. So you need to try your best to hold it. To hold it. Immediately, let's assume now you enter a trade with $1,000 and you now lost $200, and you are looking at the candlestick. Maybe the candlestick is now doing as if it's rushing back, rushing up. You just let me quickly buy and recover my $200. Immediately you quickly just click back. Before you know, to start going down again. Before you know, you incur more loss. Okay, so relax yourself. Okay, when you incur a loss, just relax. You can always recover your trade later. Okay, the next point, which is very important, is greed. Don't be too greedy. I said too greedy because every person on earth is greedy. But when you are too greedy, it's as if you are driving on a fast lane. It's as if you are driving in a hold-up while on a high speed. You always collide. So don't be too greedy. Don't be too greedy. Kill it. Kill it. Kill greed. Kill greed. Only you cannot make all the money in futures. Only you cannot do that. Only you cannot. No one person can do that. No two persons can do that. Alright? So don't be too greedy. Just take it slow. Consistency will help you better. Alright? If you have $100 and you want to make $1,000 in 24 hours, you will just collide. You have $1,000, you want to make $1 million in 24 hours, you will just collide. If you have $1,000 and you invest it in a company, in a year, maybe you might not even make up to 10% of that. Do you know? You might not make up to 10% of that. Some companies might even be at a loss and you will not make anything. So why would you want to now make 1,000%, 10,000%, 50,000% in one day, in 1 month? Don't do that. Greed kills. It might not kill you physically, but it can kill your money. All right? So don't be too greedy. Control it. We are all greedy, like I said. I'm greedy too. I can't exonerate myself from that. I'm greedy too, but I also best to control my greed level. Okay? All right? So kill any form of over greediness. The third point is relax and take your time. Don't be in a hurry to enter a trade. Allow the market to come to you. The market will always be there. So relax and take your time. Even if, let's assume, you just open our Telegram group and you discover that I have dropped a signal and you missed it. If you've missed it, relax, leave it, let it go, let it slide. There will always be another one. Okay? There will always be another one. There will always be another one. So don't be in a hurry to enter a trade. Never be in a hurry. It is not pump and dump. Okay? It is not pump and dump. The market will always be there. It will always be there, and it is always there 247, 7 days in a week, 30 days or 31 days as the case may be in a month. It is not like Forex. Forex, Monday to Friday, they shut down. They open Monday, close on Friday. Weekend, Saturday and Sunday, they are not there. No market is open. But for crypto trading, futures trading, it is there 247. Okay? 247. 247. So always take your time, relax yourself. Relax yourself. Like this morning before I came to the office, I just let me just check Ethereum. I said, okay, wow, it's in a good position for me to short it. I short it with $1,200 and I made $300 within maybe 30 minutes. And I quickly just closed the trade. You get it? So relax. And when you have this knowledge, with time, you will have better knowledge. Okay? With time, you will have a better knowledge. So when you have this better knowledge, believe you me, if you say you want to buy anything, maybe let's assume you want to buy a phone of $500. It's okay. Let me enter a trade. That is, maybe you have good equity, good capital. Or let me even come down. Maybe you want to buy something worth $50 and you have capital of $200 in your trading account and you have mastered the art of trading. You can quickly trade with $100. Maybe you enter in 3 days, you can make 20% and you've gotten more than $50 to buy what you want to buy. You get it? So that's what I do. If I want to buy anything now, let's assume I want to buy something worth $500. I say, okay, let me enter a trade with $2,000. And all I need is 25%. Once I just get 25%, I just close the trade. I've gotten $500. I'll cash it out and buy what I want to buy. Okay? So the market will always be there. Don't rush it. Don't rush yourself. That is why some of you, when you ask me some questions on my WhatsApp or wherever you have access to me, I don't respond. Because to me, you are rushing yourself. And if you rush me, it cannot work. You don't need to rush yourself. Patience is important. Okay? So take it one step at a time. The money is there. You can make it. You can make enough money for yourself, for your family. But when you don't relax, you allow impatience and greed to take over, you will lose the one you have. And I do not want you to lose the one you have. I have done the sacrifice for you. But the sacrifice will only work if you heed to the instructions. Okay? Sacrifice will only, like for those who are Christians, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, has already done the sacrifice for you, right? But if you don't follow his instruction, you have to do your own sacrifice. You get it? So it's there. Okay? That's the essence of having somebody to guide you. So relax, take your time. No pressure. No pressure. Relax. Okay? The fourth one is you must not trade every day. Every day. Some people want to be trading every day. I know somebody who traded, he told me he traded, I think he entered 39 trades in a week. All right, 39 trades. It's possible, all right? And he won like 34, okay? And one of the trades he lost made him to lose everything he won. You see? Because when you get even professional traders, I mean pro, those who are expert traders, they don't even trade every day. You wait, like I said here. I said allow the market to come to you. Okay? Allow it to come to you. Allow it to, don't just rush and enter the trade like an amateur. Some of you, when you have, maybe you've gotten a signal, you enter the trade, it's won, you want it, enter another one, you want it, enter another one, you want it. Before you know it, you start shaking you as if you took, those of us who are from Africa, as if you took palm wine, or you took a strong wine. Before you know, you just rush into the market, maybe blindly, and liquidate your account. Before you know, you start crying here and there. Okay, so you must not trade every day. If you don't have the sign, the signal, don't go. Sometimes the market will just tell you, will just keep you in a situation whereby you might not predict what will happen. Okay, no, we'll have either the uptrend, downtrend, or the sideways trend. Okay, so sometimes the market will just maintain the situation whereby it won't speak to you, because you must understand the language of the market. So if the market is not speaking to you, relax. Just relax yourself. You mustn't trade every day. If you don't trade today, you can trade tomorrow. If you do not trade tomorrow, you can trade next tomorrow. Okay? All right? All right. The next one is my personal, like I said, this is my personal futures trading principles. Okay, you can adopt them. You can also come up with yours. Okay, all right. So the next one here is my personal target per trade is 20%. Especially when I enter that trade with a small capital. And less than 20% when I entered a trade with bigger capital. Let me explain. What might be small for me might be big for you. All right? What might be big for me might be too big for you. So you should be able to measure what your small capital or what your big capital is. All right? For me, $200 might be a small capital for me. All right? So let's say I enter a trade. I'm sure you are getting the jerk, right? I enter a trade with, let me just come down. I enter a trade with $10. If it hasn't gotten up to 20%, I won't start taking my profit. That is my personal thing. That's my personal principle. Because if I enter a trade with $10, losing even 20% of it, it's nothing for me. Or let me say I enter a trade with $100, losing 20%, which is $20 in a day. It's nothing for me. Losing $100 is even nothing. Okay. So, but your own small capital might not be up to $100. It can be $10. It can be $20. But what I do is when I'm trading, when I enter a particular trade with small capital, my small capital, I ensure that 20% is my target. When it gets to 20%, I will just watch it, allow it to ride. When it rises to 25%, I'll just set my stop loss on 20%. I've already told you about stop loss. I will still practicalize it. Okay? So I'll just enter my stop loss on 20% so that if the trade starts coming down, once it hits my stop loss, I'm out. No problem. I still make profit. It is better you make $1 than to lose $0.1. Hope you're getting it. And when I want to trade with big capital, like this morning, I traded with $1,200 for Ethereum. I also entered a trade with $800 for Bitcoin. Bitcoin gave me $210 profit. Ethereum gave me $315 profit. That is about $500. That's what I made this morning before coming to the office. Now, this can be big capital. All right? It can be big trading amount. So, what I do is, when I'm entering a trade with big trading amounts, maybe $1,000, $2,000, maybe even $800, $500, I mustn't allow the percentage growth or profit to even get to 20%. Even if you get to 20%, it's still okay. I like it. But once it starts getting to 12%, I'll start watching it to set my stop loss. If I trade with $1,000, 12% of $1,000 is $220, right? Good. So I'll just set my stop loss there. As the trade is still going up, I'm increasing my stop loss. Okay? But for small capital, I start setting my stop loss at 20%. But for large trading capital, I start setting my stop loss from 10-12%. Okay? Making $100 with $1,000 is still good. Very good, of course. Very good. Okay? And the last but not the least is, when you reach your target for that day, you can stop trading for that day. But let me tell you, winning, as a psychologist, that's what we call excitatory hormones. Okay? When you win, just like when alert enters your phone, you get that excitement. You want more alerts to come in. That is how it is with winning. But you should be able to know when to control going forward. That is entering a trade again. So when you reach a target, let's assume you gave yourself target, okay, today I want to make just 10%. Just 10%. You made your 10%. Let's assume you entered the trade with $100 and you made $10. You can say, okay, I'm good. $10 is okay for me. Let me be making $10 every day. In a month, that is $300. Okay? That is when you are using your $100 as trading capital every day. But when you do compound effect, of course, you make more money, right? So you made $10 from $100 trade. So, oh, I'm okay. You made $5 from $50 trade. You say, oh, I'm okay. You made $1 from $10 trade. You say, I'm okay. Okay? I'm okay. And if at all you still want to trade for that day, you can use a small trading amount. Maybe you used $100 to make $10 and you still want to trade, you can just, okay, let me just use $10 and enter this trade. These are principles. These are discipline measures. You don't have to make money and lose the money back. Okay? Don't make money and lose the money back. You have to be disciplined. You have to be patient. Any mistake you just make in futures trading can cost you money. Alright? Can cost you money. Can cost you. So you need to follow your trading principles. There are more trading principles. There are more trading principles. And just stick to what works. Don't be jumping from here. No. Strategies differ. So you don't conflict your brain. So you don't confuse your knowledge of what you are learning from a particular strategy. Okay? Don't conflict your brain. Don't confuse your knowledge. Okay? So stick to your plan. Stick to it. When you are consistent with it and you are making 10% daily, in 30 days, that is 300%. No company can give you quarter of that when you invest that money with them in a year and you make that in a month. I'm telling you, okay? No company can give you that. And if you are even doing compound, I did calculation, okay? Compound interests of $200 trade. When you start a trade with $200 in 40 days, that is, if all things being equal, you enter trade today, $200, you made 20%. Tomorrow you enter with $240 because 20% of 200 is 40, right? So 200 plus 40, that is 240. The next day you enter trade with $240, you made $80 extra. That is 20% of 240, right? And like that. Okay? Once you earn $200, $240, $280, $335, $395, $475, $565, $675, and you grow every day. If you are consistent, in 40 days, do you know how much you make with $200 trading capital? Should I tell you? Using compound effect. Alright? Compound interest. You make $247,400 and something dollars. That is $247,000. That is what you make in 40 days. When you are making 20% every day using compound interest, compound effect. But now, listen. The truth is that this is not possible. It is just possible on papers, okay? But it is not possible practically. But let me tell you this. If you have $200 and in 40 days you don't make $247,000, you don't make $100,000, you don't even make $50,000, you don't even make $40,000, you don't even make $20,000, you don't even make $10,000, you make just $5,000 in less than 1.5 months using $200 trading capital, giving you 20% every day, and you are compounding it, and you make $5,000 with that. Won't you say this is heavenly? Won't you say this is amazing? Of course, you will say that. Of course. Of course. I started a trade I think last 2 weeks with $73. $73. Should I tell you how much I have in my trading account now? In fact, let me tell you what is there is I grew the account to $1,500, and I entered some wrong trades. The trades are still active. Okay, I've not closed them. Because they are reversing now. All right, because I used cross margin and I didn't use stop loss. But now that $73 has grown to some thousands of dollars in less than a month. Okay, in less than a month. So consistency is important. And people will always ask me, how much should I start trading with? I always tell them, start trading with what you can afford to lose. That is my own mindset. I'm telling you. That is why even if I lose $1,000, it doesn't shake me. It can never shake me. Though, because I know I can make it back. Right? So don't go and borrow money. Some people don't go and borrow money. Don't go and collect loan to do this. I'm telling you this because I have nothing to gain. I have nothing to lose. But I have to tell you the truth. Don't do that. Don't do that. It will not work for you. If you borrow money or somebody gave you money, you now say, oh, let me risk this. It's not a good one. Okay? It's not a good one. Especially borrowing. I'm always against that. I'm always against borrowing. Okay? To do anything like this. Even if it is $20 you have, $50 you have, and you feel, okay, I can afford to lose this, you can start. Follow the instruction. If you have $50, you start trading with $5 per trade, and in a day maybe you make $2 today. Tomorrow you make $3. Before you know, to start growing, $60, $70, $80, $100. Sometimes it will come back down again to $90. Go up again, $100, $120, to come down again, $110, go up, $125, $130, get it, all right? That's how to grow wealth. That's how to grow wealth. So stick to the rules, stick to your principles, stick to it, or you get a finger burnt. You will just get a finger burnt very well if you abuse the principles. These are my own personal principles. There are more, maybe they are not here, okay? But I'm sure I've even said some things that I didn't itemize in this bullet point. Along the line, you too, you will develop your own trading principles. You will develop your own trading principles. And never forget, these features, like I always say, it can take you to heaven, or it can take you to hell when you don't do it right. This same business that can give you $10,000 can also cost you or make you to lose $10,000. So stick to the rules. Stick to instructions. Okay? Right? Enjoy your day. If you're here to join our Telegram channel, just check in the description box. You should see our Telegram channel link so you can join. We shall be giving out free signals to our members. Any moment from now, we'll begin doing that. Enjoy your day.